You think New York City's budget crisis is an accident? You think a $12 billion hole just appears by mistake? That's cute. Let me tell you what's really happening. This isn't a crisis, it's a heist. And the new mayor Zohran Mamdani is the new guy holding the bag while pointing finger at the last guy who held the bag. Mamdani stands up there and blames the Adams budget crisis. He calls it staggering mismanagement, and he's not wrong. But that's a misdirection. That's the part they want you to focus on. The real story isn't the past, it's the future they're selling you. So what's Mamdani's brilliant solution to the mess he inherited? To tax wealthy, of course. He calls it a redistribution agenda. His critics calls it a plan that could hobble the city. Let's be crystal clear about the game being played here. This is the oldest trick in a political playbook. Step 1. Create or inherit a crisis. A massive, terrifying budget gap that you can blame on your predecessor. Panic in the public. Step 2. Frame the narrative. It's not about years of the system overspending and corruption in a city with a legendary history of it. No, it's about the rich not paying their fair share. Make it a class war. It's always a class war. Step 3. Propose the solution. A massive new tax to fix the problem. But here's the part they never tell you. This new revenue isn't about plugging the hole. It's about funding the promises you made to get elected. Mamdani is a DSA-backed democratic socialist who promised you free buses and universal childcare. That stuff costs money, a lot of money. Turns out when you actually have to do the math, the numbers don't add up. So what do? You find a crisis, blame the other guy, and then use that crisis to justify the tax hike you needed all along to pay for your socialist utopia. They're not fixing the budget, they're using the budget crisis as a human shield for their own agenda. They're holding the city's financial stability hostage to pay for their campaign promises. And don't think for a second this money will actually go to fix the crisis. It never does. It gets absorbed into bloated bureaucratic machine, a machine that's already spending $254 billion at the state level alone, a machine so corrupt and inefficient that its own history reads like a rap sheet. This isn't about fiscal responsibility, it's about political power. Mamdani is leveraging the fear of $12 billion deficit to fundamentally reshape New York's economy and reward his base. He's taking a city already drowning in red ink and pouring gasoline on fire, all while telling you he's trying to put it out. The money isn't disappearing, it's being transferred from the producers to politicians, from the private sector to the public sector, and you, the working class New Yorker they claim to fighting for, you're just an excuse. You're the hostage in this negotiation. So when they tell you they need to tax the rich to save the city, ask yourself, save it from what and save it from whom? The only thing getting redistributed here is blame. Follow the money, it always tells the truth.